And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. A look at the Magic starting group. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Black in at the 3 spot. And for the Raptors, the guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Now Williams is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Ayton in at the center. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Now, here's Quickly. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's Anthony. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Here's Black. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Quickly. He had 15 points last outing.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And Orlando has possession. Anthony kicks to Banchero. Rebound by Williams. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Quickly against Anthony. Carter outside. There's the drive. That one doesn't drop. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Pistons in Detroit. Barnes passes to Quickly. Orlando grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Good on the bucket.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Clark, Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
They get it again. Out to Anthony. The 3. That one's not going to go. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Clark, what do you think about the Orlando Magic? Winning 47 games last season. Their most in over a decade.
Boy, I love the core of this group in Orlando, Kevin. The development of their young guys, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, and the rest of those guys, already starting to pay dividends. They could be a force for a while. These young guys are only going to get better.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Here's Carter. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
With really clean, simple mechanics, Carter Jr. shoots with a lot of confidence. Not much else the D could do there.
There's the pass to Ayton. Here's Barnes. Puts it up. Black grabs the board.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Passes it to Anthony. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here is Carter. The Raptors hitting the bucket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
He misses the free throw. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. Trailing by 2. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
A shot by Williams, no good. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Anthony. Suggs looking around. Carter against Williams. Just 5 on the clock.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
That bucket in no time at all.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Magic. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move. And, of course, there's Toronto. They find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
And right now for the Magic, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Carter dishes to Black. Suggs kicks to Anthony. Poked loose. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Ayton. And Carroll grabs the board.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Outside Anthony. The 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
On the wing, Barnes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Anthony. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal.
It's on Robert Williams.
Second team.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
At the line for 2.
Guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Raptors?
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
For the Magic, Isaac's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jalen Suggs. He's perfect from the line this time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Anthony against Mitchell. Pass to Bassie. Barrett with the ball. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Now Anthony. 7 points in the game. Here's Black. Rejected by Murray. Anthony against Mitchell. The pass to Bassie. Murray outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 5. Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Isaac. Edey with the rebound. Raptors leading by 5. Mitchell up top, covered by Anthony. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Passes it to Bassie. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bassie. Shoots over Wagner. Bassie no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. Isaac kicks to Black. Poked away. Here's Anthony. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Let's quickly take a look at the stats for Black. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 9 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
That's good from Anthony. Shepard's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And a switcher also for Orlando. Harris is checked in for Black. He hits both from the stripe. Raptors leading by 3. And here is Mitchell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Bassey. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And it's Shepard missing. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Nets.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Murray with it. Isaac picks him up, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's Toronto now. Shot clock at 6. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Over to the left wing. Shepard cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 4.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Edey. Shoots over Isaac. Edey gets the bucket.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
The Magic trail by 4. Anthony kicks to Harris. Back to Anthony. On the wing, Isaac. It's blocked. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Wagner. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Back to Isaac. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Shepard. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. The Magic trail by 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And Toronto making a change here. Fernando's checked in. Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. They lead by 4. Steps back and shoots. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sinks that one from the post. Wagner's got 6.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Mitchell way outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
On the perimeter, it's Barrett and Barnes. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Fernando in at the power forward position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now, here's Suggs after R.J. Barrett's miss. Black the pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris outside. Off target from outside. Toronto trailing. Barnes looking around. 13 feet away. Here's Fernando. Orlando grabs the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it goes down 2 points. And now a 3-point Orlando lead.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
And they call an illegal screen here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. Number 1, the Raptors.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Now, here's Wagner. 6 points for him. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Let's see the stat sheet here for Paolo Banchero. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. T.A. thanks.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Suggs with the steal. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wagner. And the shot goes down. Wagner's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Harris kicks to Wagner. Back to Harris. 4 on the clock. Black the pass to Banchero. Doesn't go for him. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Barrett. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando leading by 3. The pass to Suggs. Over Barnes. And it's Suggs missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Driving inside. Here's Ayton. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Harris outside. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fernando, the pass to Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set
At the
of
line
a
for your
7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Robert Williams is checked in for Toronto. And a change for the Magic. Carter's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
To the inside. Harris, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in the game. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Harris against Quickly. Pass to Ayton. Left side, Barrett. Here's Williams, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Harris. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Right wing. Knocked loose. Taken away by Williams. Here's Barrett. Second shot opportunity. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Suggs. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Quickly against Harris. Quickly the pass to Williams. Over Suggs. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
To the wing right side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his
And
second
they keep
personal foul.
hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Charles Massey, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Murray comes in for Barnes. Shepard's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Mitchell in for Quickly. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly. First in rebounding, first and fewest turnovers a game. I tell you what, they have lived off their opponent's mistakes. They are first in the league in points off turnovers. Just suffocate you with their pressure defensively.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Over Shepard. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Mitchell against Anthony. And it's Mitchell missing. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. He kicks it to Williams. Outside for Murray. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Williams. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Bassey. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anthony on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. It's good. This game is all even. Anthony's got 11 points.
Not just the move from Anthony, but he also follows the good move up with a bucket.
Pass to Bassey. Now here's Murray. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Third team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
The Raptors making a switch here. Edey's checked in. Free throw good, Murray. Here's Anthony. 11 points in the game. Pass to Black. Back to Anthony. On the wing, Isaac. Rejected. Shepard with the ball. To the middle. Here's Bassett. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Mitchell against Anthony. Inside. Stolen away. Murray outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Pass to Edey. Over Carter. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. Now here's Anthony. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Dishes it to Black. Looking to end the run. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Black's got his second basket.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Anthony against Mitchell. Now Shepard. And the pass to Bassett. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
Toronto ball.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Shepard.
Caldwell Pope really good at staying in front of his man. He likes to make it difficult for whoever he's on.
2 minutes remaining.
Anthony's shot is off. Raptors leading by 5. 1:52 left to play in the first half. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter.
Wagner.
.139 left in the first half. Wagner outside. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
That's good from Wagner. And, Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play. No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Murray surveying the D. Ripped away. Anthony on the wing. There's a minute left to play here in the half. From the line. Yes, that goes in. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When Cole Anthony is hot like this, you just got to keep getting him the ball. I mean, he's capable of going on a major scoring run.
It's stolen by Anthony. Passes to Black. Back to Anthony. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Wagner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Raptors with the lead. Mitchell outside. Down low. Here's Edey to stop the drought. And no good that time. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They led by 2 after the first. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%. They need to stop settling. Stay patient. Move the ball around and find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You've got to work for it.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Cole Anthony having a dominant impact, guys, in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Black in at the 3. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Barrett the pass to Ayton. Barrett with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Anthony down low, quickly covering. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Anthony. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Anthony against Quickly. Anthony's shot is off. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Cole Anthony. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. Had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
That's good from Barnes.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
That one misses. The Magic trail by 4. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Black, covered by Barnes. Black dishes to Banchero. Offline with his 3. The Raptors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Barnes. Good, nice job down low. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Anthony. And it's good for 2. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
This has been Anthony's night for sure. Everything going exactly right for him at the offensive end.
Pass to Quickly. Barnes outside. Back to Quickly. Over Anthony. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Quickly's got 10 points.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Banchero outside. Here's Carter, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on 8.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
That free throw, no good.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Fourth and fewest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in team scoring. Really good offensive execution. This is a tricky team to defend.
And talking again about the job they've done keeping their turnovers down. It's not that they play it safe. They play in control. And that's an important difference. And that one falls for Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Magic trail by 7. Yes, and the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Well, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Raptors leading by 4. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Now, here's Barrett. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Barrett the pass to Ayton. The fadeaway. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
The Magic have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Toronto. And the Magic making a change here as well. Gary Harris is checked in for Cole Anthony. Both free throws good from Banchero.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
And here is Quickly. 10 points for him. 5 on the clock. Fernando lays it up off the glass. Fernando's got his first 2 points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Black. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. He dishes it to Harris. The Magic again can't hit.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
The Magic trail by 4. Suggs with the ball. Good work there as it goes. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And team strategy.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Number 1, the Raptors.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
And it's quickly missing. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Banchero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Quickly the pass to Fernando. There's the dish to Barrett. Tipped away. Over in the corner, Barnes. Second chance shot. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Black. Feeds it to Carter. Up and in from the low block. Carter's got his second bucket.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
Barnes outside. Passed it quickly. And the Raptors miss again. Well, Orlando shooting not great, 40% for the game. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Emmanuel, quickly.
Barrett against Suggs. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, Barnes. Now the pass to Fernando. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Fernando's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Black, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. They retain possession. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Now, here's Barrett. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got 10 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And just a great job.
Raptors. Edie's checked in for Ayton. Murray comes in for Bruno Fernando. Shepard's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Mitchell in for Quickly. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Franz Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Gary Harris. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Tips it. Edie with the rebound. Now Shepard. Passes it to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. And now a 6-point Raptor lead.
Just too good a player to leave open.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
At the run, gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
One shot.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
On the wing, Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Raptors have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. The Magic trail by 5. And here is Suggs. 10 points for him. Good. Suggs has got 10 points here in the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. He can't hit. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Caldwell-Pope. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, now, watch out when Caldwell-Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
Mitchell with it. Knocks it loose to the paint. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 8 points.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
That's to Wagner. Suggs kicks to Wagner. And he hits it to tie the game up. Wagner. He's got 13.
Wagner always a threat from downtown. And I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Pass to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Here's Edey. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Raptors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And the Magic making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Free throw good. Edey. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Anthony. 17 points in the game. Caldwell-Pope outside. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Zach Edey picks one up.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors with the lead. Mitchell outside. Here's Murray up on top. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And Toronto has possession. The Magic getting the bucket. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 13.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third, and it's denied. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of ball.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 17. Wagner. He kicks to Black. Back to Wagner. Outside Anthony. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Murray outside. It doesn't go for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Raptors lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
75.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Murray out there with Rob Williams. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Anthony with it. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Black. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Anthony. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And, you know, the more they've penetrated, the more they realize the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
And the first one at the line is good. Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And quickly drops them both. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Anthony. Banchero against Ayton. And it's Banchero missing. The Raptors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Outside Williams. Pocket 6. Deep 2 from Murray. It's deflected.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
And there's the pass to Wagner. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. He gets that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Passes it to Ayton. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Orlando leading. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And stolen by Ayton. Murray against Suggs. Murray outside. Back to quickly. Outside Barrett. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Over Banchero. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Anthony from the arc. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Banchero. And the Magic lead by 1.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here. And, boy, I really admire his energy.
And he makes that one.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now here's Anthony. Makes it off the glass. Anthony's got 21.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Barrett against Caldwell Pope. And Barrett gets it to go.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Now, quickly. And here's Barrett. Over Caldwell Pope. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hands.
R.J. Barrett. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barrett. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. And so Barrett nails both of them. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Carter outside. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Toronto calls timeout.
It'll be a Raptors timeout.
Our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Anthony. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Quickly against Anthony. And it's in there. 9 points for Barnes.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Anthony with it. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Ayton. Up top, Barrett. He's covered by Suggs. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magic trail by 3. Now here's Anthony. Carter outside. Some solid defense from Ayton. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Here's Quickly. The 6-footer's good. And now a 5-point Raptor lead.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Suggs with the drive. That shot no good. Williams with the defensive effort. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Kicks it to Williams. 6 to shoot. Barrett inside the 3-point line. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Dishes to Suggs. Misses and the dry spell continues. Toronto leading by 5. Ayton the pass to Barrett. Quickly against Anthony. Pass to Barnes. There's the feed to Ayton. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for Toronto.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now a timeout. We present our New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
We've gotten used to seeing him get after it like this. I mean, the high level of activity he brings to this team, invaluable. Just figuring out all kinds of ways to chase down those second shot opportunities.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Williams against Wagner. To end the cold streak, and the layup is good. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star, again having a major impact.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Black. He kicks to Suggs. Here's Black. 6 on the shot clock. Over Barnes.
Not having the same success from the field that he saw in the first half.
No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Suggs against Barrett. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Wagner. Again, Toronto.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Now Anthony. A step-back shot here. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Barrett the pass to Ayton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Suggs.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Here's Quickly. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Black. Buries it down low.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Quickly. Onside, Barrett. Drops in the layup for 2. Barrett's got 12 points in just the second half.
The decision-making of Barrett continuing to improve. I love when he's decisive like this.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting up. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Rebound by Williams. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Feeds it to Ayton. And yes, it's good. And it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Wagner against Williams. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Orlando making a change here. Banchero's checked in. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Williams. It's Barrett on the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Black's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Banchero. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Toronto.
Got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
Line for the match. Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Free throws, good from Banchero. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his fourth.
Look how ready Barnes is to play physically. He insists on finishing his motion.
For Toronto, Scotty Barnes, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Barnes hits them both. 1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. Banchero inside. He's against Williams. And it's Banchero missing. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Raptors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And they took charge when it counted in notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for DeAndre Ayton.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.